I'm not too into shortcuts, but there are some hacks that have improved my life for the better. So in this video, let me share with you 20 of my personal favorite life and money hacks to transform your life. And hi, if you're new to the channel, my name is Tay from Financial Tortoise, where we learn to grow our wealth slow and steady. Number one simple hack to transform your life. How to start your day motivated? Start out by making your bed. If you make your bed every morning, you'll have accomplished the first task of the day. We often think we need motivation before action. However, oftentimes, action is what spurs motivation. Once we start moving, we naturally go along with the momentum, and before we know it, we're motivated to tackle the next task of the day. It's super simple, but making your bed the first thing, or at least before you leave your room, will give you that slight mental boost to start off your day right. Number two simple hack to transform your life. How to instantly build confidence. Practice your power pose. Amy Cuddy, a Harvard Business School professor and the author of the book Presence, talks about how your body language shapes who you are. Thus, she advocates for power posing as an effective way to boost confidence. A pose where you're expansive and open, taking up a lot of space, holding your arms and legs away from your body. Amy Cuddy's favorite is the Wonder Woman pose. My wife's favorite, the Tall and the Proud. Or my favorite, the Arnold pose. My wife would actually practice this before she went in for an interview, and it really does work. Even a small mental boost can do wonders for your confidence. If you want to combine it with the first life hack, strike up your power pose as soon as you make your bed. Number three simple hack to transform your life. How to eat better. Shop for food only when you have a full stomach. When you shop hungry, do not only overfill your shopping cart, but you fill it with dense, high-calorie, most often unhealthy items. I'm sure we've all experienced this at least one point in our lives. When hungry, our body goes into survival mode and subconsciously convinces our brain that we need food and a lot of it. We grab that box of cookies, the ready-made fried chicken, and a bag of potato chips without even realizing it. And worse, we don't even wait until we get home. We start eating as soon as we get into the car. And don't tell me you've never done it. We've all done this at least one point in our lives. Let's not torture our bodies through this unnecessary ordeal. Shop only when full. Alright, you might be saying at this point, I get it, regarding shopping for healthier. That sounds pretty obvious, but my challenge is the late night snacking. Number four simple hack to transform your life. How to prevent late night snacking? Brush your teeth early. What I like to do is brush my teeth soon after dinner. I know if you really want to eat something, regardless of you having brushed your teeth or not, you will eat it. However, if you already brushed your teeth, it does give you a bit of pause. Walking through the kitchen after dinner and you notice a box of Dunkin' Donuts sitting out. Well, I just brushed my teeth, so maybe in the morning. It's not going to absolutely prevent late night snacking, but that extra pause could be the difference between 500 calories or just going to bed. In the line of late nights, do you have trouble falling asleep at night? Number five simple hack to transform your life. How to sleep better. Leave your phone in the other room. Don't bring your smartphone into the bedroom with you. And for sure, don't leave it by your bedside when going to bed. How often have you stayed up way past your bedtime because you couldn't stop binge watching your Netflix show? Or scrolling through TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube? Your mind can't shut down because it's being constantly stimulated. No matter how much we try, we can't beat temptation if it's right in front of our face. So do yourself a favor and leave your smartphone in the other room. A quick interruption before we move on. For a limited time, I'll be opening up my calendar for one-on-one sessions, a time when you can connect with me directly as well as ask me any money questions you might have, or if you just want to know my secret morning hair routine. The money journey can be quite lonely, and sometimes you just want to get some unbiased feedback without being sold anything. If you think this could be a value add to your financial journey, please go to my website to learn more. I'll also have a link in the description below. Alright, with that said, let's get back to the video. Number six simple hack to transform your life. How to dress better? Dress like a mannequin. It's really hard to dress well. Fashion is constantly changing, and you have to spend so much of your time and energy trying on this and that to find the right fit. So how to dress well but simultaneously save time? Follow the mannequin. You know the ones that are at the front of all popular clothing stores? Companies actually hire professional stylists to dress these mannequins. These experts spend countless hours thinking what pieces go together, what's in style, and what actually looks good. So if you want to look like you've been dressed by a professional without actually paying the professional consulting price, dress like a mannequin. You can look like you just stepped out of a GQ magazine without any effort. Number seven simple hack to transform your life. How to read more. Listen to audiobooks. Real books require quite a bit of concentration. You have to focus on the words, what the author is trying to convey, and actually turn the pages. If you want to read more but want to make the process less painful, try audiobooks. I listened to audiobooks during my commute to work, and it did wonders not only for the drive, but for my reading life. Not only did I read more, but I came to somewhat enjoy my commute. And many audiobooks are a pleasure to listen to because they hire professional voice actors to narrate the story. If you want to list of my favorite audiobooks, I'll have a link in the description below. Number eight simple hack to transform your life. How to stay more organized. Practice clear to neutral. After you're done with the task, take just a few minutes to clear your environment back to its neutral state. Finish that work, clear your desk, put away loose paper, realign your computer so when you get back to the work the next day, you can jump to work right away. Done with dinner? Tidy up the kitchen by putting away all the cooking utensils, the dishes, and clear the table. When you get back home from work tomorrow, you can start cooking right away without having any barriers getting in your way. These 5 to 10 minute practice of clearing to neutral are gifts to your future self. Number 9 simple hack to transform your life. How to stop procrastinating. Practice the Seinfeld strategy, also simply called not breaking the chain. Jerry Seinfeld is one of the most successful comedians of all time. However, what many people don't know is that the secret to success is based on something very simple and fundamental. He considered the best way to be a better comic was to create better jokes, and the way to create better jokes was to write every day. So this is what we recommended for young comedians. Get a big wall calendar that has a whole year on one page and hang it on the wall. Then get a big red marker, and for each day that you do a task of writing, you put an X over that day. After a few days, you'll have a chain. Just keep at it and the chain will grow longer every day. You'll like seeing the chain, especially when you get a few weeks under your belt. And your only job is not to break the chain. It sounds so simple, yet the remarkable success behind Seinfeld's career was simply focusing on not breaking the chain. Number 10 simple hack to transform your life. How to have a better marriage. Don't go to bed angry. I've done the opposite a few times, and let me tell you, you'll feel the pain for weeks. To me, a successful marriage, like a successful relationship, is all about understanding, being able to relate to the other person, empathizing, and sharing life together. And that starts with healthy conversation. When we allow unresolved conflicts, especially one with a spouse, to go without resolution, it builds up. We can easily grow apart without even realizing it. So try not to go to bed angry. Talk it through despite how challenging it may be. Number 11 simple hack to transform your life. How to spend less money. Use a cash envelope system. It's super simple. Put cash in an envelope and only spend from the envelope. When you're out, you're done spending for the month. My wife and I actually did this when we were trying to pay down our $105,000 of student loans. We had bad money habits developed from our previous lifestyle, and it was one of the best ways to force less spending. I'd have an envelope for groceries, household goods, and personal discretionary based on our budget. At the start of the month, I'd fill these envelopes with cash and only spend out of these envelopes whenever we went out to the grocery store or to eat out. And when we ran out, we couldn't spend anymore. Super simple. It's not a long-term solution, but a strategy that will definitely force a behavior. Number 12 simple hack to transform your life. How to save more money. Automate your savings. If you have a 401k plan at work, log into your payroll system and set up automatic contribution, ideally to the max if you can afford it. Open up a Roth IRA account and set an automatic contribution on a monthly basis. If you want to fund a brokerage account, set an automatic transfer to occur every month. Similar to the envelope system, force the behavior. Don't rely upon your willpower or wait until you have money left over. You will not have money left over. We're very simple-minded beings. We see it, we'll spend it. So set it and forget it. Number 13 simple hack to transform your life. How to avoid student debt. Attend in-state public university. In-state public universities are oftentimes a fraction of the cost of equivalent private colleges. And the education we receive from an in-state public university is just as good, or sometimes even better, than private institutions. For example, my undergraduate college, University of California, Irvine, in-state annual tuition, including miscellaneous fees, is approximately $17,000 for the current school year. A popular private college near my area is the University of Southern California, also better known as USC. Its annual tuition, close to $67,000, 4 times the cost of UC Irvine. And this is pretty similar when we compare USC's cost to other UC schools nearby. UCLA, UC Santa Barbara. Now, is the education from USC 4 times better than UC Irvine? Some might say yes. Me? I'm not honestly sure since I'm an old millennial and I graduated college over 20 years ago. But from a cost perspective, the in-state college beats private hands down. Number 14 simple hack to transform your life. How to stress less about money. Hold cash and hold more than you feel comfortable. I used to think that if I held onto too much cash, I wasn't being financially savvy. We want our money working for us all the time, right? But after having held at least 12 months of cash in my savings account for an extended period of time, I've completely changed my perspective. Cash gives you emotional and mental breathing room, and therefore a peace of mind. You don't have to worry if you have financial emergencies. You don't have to worry even when your business had a bad month, or worse, if you were to lose your job tomorrow. It's okay that not all your cash is working all the time in the market. Hold some back to give you that emotional peace. Number 15 simple hack to transform your life. How to invest well. Invest everything in one single index fund. The Vanguard Total Stock Market Index Fund, also known as VTSAX. This is the ultimate investing hack. So many people get so obsessed about all the fancy investments out there. Stocks, dividend stocks, tech mutual funds, options, gold, etc. However, if you want to invest well, you just need to invest in one single broad market index fund, the Vanguard Total Stock Market Index Fund, aka VTSAX. If you can't access VTSAX, any other funds that follow the S&P 500 or the total market is good enough. Number 16 simple hack to transform your life. How to build wealth. Give time. Give compounding the time that it requires to multiply your investment. 8 to 10% return per year may not sound like much. If you invest $1,000 in the market and you only get 10% return the following year, your $1,000 is only $1,100 now. And when you compare that to multiples your friends are making with riskier investments, it may not feel like much. However, when you can sustain that 10% return for 30 years, your initial $1,000 would have grown 17 folds to slightly more than $17,000. Give compounding the decades it required to really grow your wealth. Number 17 simple hack to transform your life. How to instantly become a better conversationalist. Ask open-ended questions, not yes or no questions. Don't ask questions like, do you like cake? Did you see that movie? Do you like Tay, the financial tortoise? Instead, ask questions like, what is your favorite cake and why? What'd you think about that movie? Or what do you think about Tay's voluminous hair? Asking someone their opinion is one of the biggest compliments you can give to someone. Not only are you inviting them into a conversation, you're saying their opinion matters. Number 18 simple hack to transform your life. How to improve your concentration. Listen to Baroque music. While classical music, broadly defined, is considered a good choice for concentration, Baroque music is particularly excellent for concentration. Baroque music generally has 50 to 80 beats per minute. Studies have shown that this pace of beat stabilizes mental, physical, and emotional rhythm, which in turn create a strong mental environment for concentration. If Baroque music is not your cup of tea, at least avoid music with lyrics. For concentration, it's been shown that any music that has lyrics and language that you understand is actually more distracting than helpful. Number 19 simple hack to transform your life. How to do more, do less. Greg McKeown, the author of Essentialism, says, when you say yes to something non-essential, you're saying no to something essential. We often think if we want to achieve more in life, we must do more things. Work on 5 projects instead of 1. Try to stack work during vacation. Try to talk to 3 people at once instead of concentrating on the 1 person in front of you. But when we keep adding things to our list in the spirit of trying to do everything, as Greg says in his book, we're actually taking away from the most important things. So resist the temptation to try to do one more thing. Instead, focus on identifying our priorities and ruthlessly prioritize until we do that one thing really well. Number 20 simple hack to transform your life. How to increase your odds of success. Play the long game. Jeff Bezos had this quote about a long-term horizon. If everything you do needs to work in a 3-year time horizon, then you're competing against a lot of people. But if you're willing to invest in a 7-year time horizon, then now you're competing against a fraction of those people. Just by lengthening the time horizon, you can engage in endeavors that you could never otherwise pursue. But most people can't play the long game. But if you can, you increase your odds of success. Figure out what project or what career field you want to thrive in, and give yourself the best chance of success by playing the long game. Thank you guys for watching. In the spirit of long game, if you'd like to learn about why I love to focus on growing our wealth slowly, please check out my video here. Until next time, all the best.